It's a climb. Oh, punish me, Granny. I've been a bad boy. Ah! Ooh! Son of a God. Ooh! Ah! Ah! Ooh!
What up, chat? How we be? How we do? Welcome, you lovely human beings. Dylan, welcome in. I am beyond dosed with the cold. I was planning to have a couple of bevies tonight, but I don't think that's going to happen. If I'm going to be 100% honest. Thank you. I made that ages ago. It's my intro for my YouTube. My YouTube videos. So I just thought I'd throw it on this for my stream as like an intro thingy. But I am glad you guys liked it. Y'all hear how dosed I am? How's your cold? You still sound dosed? It's all in my head. I'm fine. Like, I'm not coughing. I'm just like sneezing and sniffling, and I get the odd headache every now and again. But other than that, I'm pretty okay. It's not the worst that I've ever went through. Mine isn't too bad though. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty. It's not like it's killing me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've definitely felt worse. Definitely felt worse. It's a mess. I didn't do anything with it today, so I've had like the most laziest day. And then I have to be up for work tomorrow at 6, I believe. I'm not meant to be back until Wednesday, but I decided that I'd go back. I'll get like a day's holiday back, and then I obviously get paid for it as well. So technically it's double pay, but I know it's not too bad. I mean, I willingly agreed to do it, so like, they didn't force me to do it. They were just like, do you want to come in on like either Monday or Tuesday and get a holiday back? And I was like, yeah, why would I not? So I'll probably go in, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll probably go for like a few bevies. Just tomorrow afternoon though. Okay, so I'm gonna do something. Okay, so hang on a minute. I need to show you guys something, because I've made a schedule properly for my streams. So let me just get it up real quick. I want to show you guys, so then you know what's happening and when, so there's no confusion. So I'll explain why I've done it this way. I can't remember how I done it. What did I go to? Channel schedule. Okay. Right. So here's the now this is just like a basic schedule that I can follow very easily. Okay. It's obviously not going to be 100% step in stone. Like, things might come out that I might want to play, and I don't want to waste like loads of time trying to do it. So this is like mainly what's going to happen, but it is scheduled to change every now and again. Okay? So let me see. Alright. So here we go. So Mondays is going to be short horror YouTube watch along, which is today. That's what we're going to be doing now. But we're also, I started watching these copcam videos, like investigations. So we're going to watch like one of them, and then like a few short horrors, and then we're going to play Crimson Desert to finish the night off. Tuesdays is going to be Apex Tuesdays, but as I said, that is prone to change depending on whether or not there's a horror game that comes out that I need to jump on real quick. I might play it at the start and then finish off with Apex. Wednesdays, it's a horror to start and then Arc Raiders to finish. Also scheduled to change. It could be either Arc Raiders, Apex Legends, or Crimson Desert. But there'll be a horror game to start on Wednesday. Sundays is either Apex, Crimson Desert, or Arc Raiders in the afternoon, a spooky game in the evening, and then back to whichever one of these three I decide that I want to go back to. Or maybe some short horrors or something to watch along as well. But that's like the general kind of stream schedule for the week, so you guys know what's happening and when. So Mondays is going to be watch-alongs, Crimson Desert. Tuesdays is mostly Apex. If there's a horror game out that I need to play, then I'm going to play it. It's best that I jump on to like a brand new horror game as fast as possible and get it up onto YouTube as quickly as I can to try and get some traction. Wednesdays is a horror to start and then Arc to finish. And then Sundays, Apex, Crimson Desert, or Arc Raiders in the afternoon with a spooky game in the evening, and then back to one of the others. The reason being, I know I'm mostly like orientated around horror, and that's fine, and I'm okay with that, and I'm not complaining about that in any way, shape, or form. Okay, but here's the issue with being mostly like a horror streamer. Eventually, I'm gonna run out of games to play. Because I'm just doing horror after horror after horror, and then maybe like repeating some games. Like I used to at the very start, I used to play like Granny 3 nights in a freaking row. People were getting bored of it, and then Scrutinized as well. I used to play it a whole lot too. I still have them all downloaded. But if I keep like trying to do a horror game every night, it's gonna get to the point where I'm gonna run out of games to play. I know we still have Resident Evil to like play through. In all honesty, I feel like I'm probably just gonna jump and play Village and Requiem, because I don't know if I can be bothered going through all of it. But I don't know. I made my decision on that. We did start Resident Evil 2. I don't know whether I'm going to finish it or not. I haven't made that decision up yet, to be 100% honest. But I had to take some time there today and think about things. Think about where I want to go and which direction I want to go to, and I definitely do want to stick to like horror stuff 110%, because everybody seems to love it. But I need to space it out to the point where I don't run out of stuff to play. So I know some of you all love horrors and you love watching me play horrors, but if you's the support for all the other nights is greatly appreciated as well. I know it's not probably your thing that you want to watch, but there is some fun stuff happens, and there is some funny moments that happen during them moments. I'm going to turn the light on. Hang on. So yeah, like even if it's not your thing and it's not the kind of game that like you'd like to see me play or whatever, coming to hang out works too. Cause as I said, some cool things can happen, like and some fun stuff can happen as well. So I'm done babbling. Let me see. I'm gonna try and find something. I'm gonna try and find a case. There was one I watched earlier. It's actually kind of mental. Where was it? Hang on a minute. Where'd I go? Where'd I go to find my previously watched? Was it on the other account? This one? It's actually on my other account. Okay, hang on a minute, chat. 2 seconds. What was the name of that video? Where is it? Actually, there's no point me watching one that I've already watched before because I know what happens. Okay. Two seconds, chat. Alright, here's one. So copper... No, hang on, that's the wrong one. Oh wait, I remember the name of the channel now. Yeah. Yeah. This one's actually quite good for it. Need a sneeze. My sneezes are really bad, by the way, so just beware. It's not gonna happen. Nope. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, we'll do this one. Alright, we're gonna do a crime one first. Because they're actually quite interesting. Okay. Wife realizes her husband is a wanted killer.
From behind side. I was facing the lake. I have a...
No. Oh, you have some on your stomach?
911, what is the address of the emergency?
Someone came up and just shot my assistant manager.
Where is the shooter?
I don't have enough information. He's gone. He left in his car. He literally left a second ago.
Police in Carrollton, Texas rushed to the workplace of 24-year-old Alyssa Burkett after a co-worker called 911. He had heard gunshots outside the building. An unknown attacker had been waiting. The moment Alyssa arrived, he came at her with a gun and a knife. Within seconds, the only sounds in the air were her screams, begging for help. By the time officers got there, it was too late. Alyssa was already dead. Her body lay near the entrance, stabbed more than 40 times with no sign of mercy.
Stabbed 44 times in her workplace parking lot. What the flip? If you're doing Resident Evil, you gotta do the 7th one. Yeah, I'll be doing Village and Requiem. Requiem's the newest one. I'll probably be doing Biohazard as well. Because it leads to
What the officers
Village.
didn't know yet was that this
Being stabbed 44 times in public is mental. Like, how did nobody else? You know what I mean?
would become one of the most disturbing and complicated cases they had ever faced. In the days ahead, detectives would uncover a tangled mess, a list of possible suspects, bitter family conflicts, a custody battle over a child, dangerous levels of jealousy, and eventually, after years of twists, a court verdict that no one saw coming. All of it building into one of the most twisted homicides the town had ever seen.
Police department search warrant. If you're in there, come out with your hands up.
I can't believe that my fiance would do something like that to a woman or to anybody.
I'm telling you, there's a side of him that you do not
know. Minutes later, several patrol units arrive at the scene. It's the parking lot of an apartment rental office on 1120 MacArthur Drive. Right by the entrance sits a gray Toyota
I've heard good
Corolla.
reports about it.
The driver's side window is shattered and bullet holes are clearly visible in the glass.
Any crime scene is going to be inside that tape?
It's inside that tape.
All right.
Okay.
I heard that pop. And I turned around, I knew it was a gunshot.
She got shot in the car. Okay. You can see her handprints.
A few steps away, a knife sheath lies on the sidewalk, and just beyond that, the bloody, wounded body of Alyssa Burkett. She had been shot in the face and stabbed repeatedly with deep, violent cuts all over her body. Officers move quickly to secure the scene while paramedics fight desperately to save Alyssa's life. But
why though?
The blood loss and the sheer number of wounds make it impossible.
Johnny, welcome in, my guy. It's good to see you.
At exactly 9:12 a.m., Alyssa's death is confirmed. A medical team sets up a tent right there.
Yo, 12 minutes past 9 in the morning is crazy, dude.
In the parking lot to begin their examination of the body. At the same time, a crime scene investigator makes a chilling discovery. A tracking device hidden under the victim's car.
She got shot in the car.
Okay.
She can see her handprints.
Don't touch anything, okay?
Kassika, welcome in. It's good to see you.
Digital forensics for
Been
analysis.
a minute.
But before the results came back, detectives would turn to the victim's co-workers, eyewitnesses who had seen pieces of the attack, and begin to reconstruct exactly what happened that morning.
Like I say, the black baby.
Did you see him holding the knife?
Yeah, in the hand.
Were you here when everything happened?
Yes, I was thinking my...
According to reports, Alyssa arrived at the parking lot at 8:52 a.m. She hadn't even gotten out of her car when a man stepped out of a black Ford SUV parked.
Happy Monday. Hope it's full of motivation and momentum. Been a minute for sure. It sure has. My Monday's been okay. I've got a head cold, so I've been chilling out mostly.
A few meters away. He calmly walked up and fired a bullet through the driver's side window. The sound of the gunshot echoed through the lot. Inside the building, Alyssa's co-workers jumped up from their desks in fear.
I'm confused. Wait, when did she get stabbed though?
When a man stepped out of a black Ford SUV parked a few meters away. He calmly walked up and fired a bullet through the driver's side window. The sound of the gunshot echoed through the lot. Inside the building, Alyssa's co-workers jumped up from their desks in fear and rushed into nearby rooms to take cover. One of them was sitting right by the window at the moment of the attack.
We're just getting our day started.
Okay.
Another witness said the attacker was a black man.
Like I say, the black baby.
It seems that after firing the shot, the killer turned back toward his own car.
Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I usually get rid of head colds pretty quickly, but it's just whenever I have them, it's like 2 days of absolute hell. Although the only thing that's missing this time around is the headache. Right now, I've just got a really bunged up nose, and my head feels like a medicine ball.
In that moment, Alyssa, miraculously still alive, managed to get out of her car with great difficulty. She staggered toward the building entrance, pounding on the window and calling for help. When the attacker saw she was still alive, he came back. This time, armed with a knife, he rushed at her and stabbed her 44 times in different parts of her body, killing her. Then he got into his car and fled the scene.
That's crazy. 4 or 5 pints would help. Don't tempt me. I'm trying my best not to go down the road tonight. That's why I started streaming.
Unfortunately, there were no security cameras around the building, so we don't have any footage of the attacker. But now, let's step in as criminal profilers and examine the scene piece by piece to understand what happened.
Got it.
This
Investigation
murder
mode
wasn't random
on.
or accidental. The choice of location, timing, and method shows that the killer knew the victim beforehand. The motive wasn't financial or sexual. Everything points to extreme anger and a desire to control the victim. This suggests the killer had some kind of emotional, familial, or competitive relationship with Alyssa. The attacker was armed with 2 types of weapons, a firearm.
No, he went back to Starboard. Yeah, she got out of the car. He seen she was still alive, so he was like, frig it, I need to go back and finish the job off. This is what, you know what? So I've never actually really watched any of these back, fully. But today, there was like a short came up whenever I was scrolling through YouTube on my phone, right? And it piqued my interest. So I was like, figure I gotta find the full video for it. I ended up watching like 6 of these in a row. I couldn't put it down. Like, I'm not one for documentaries, but holy crap. But what I realized is, like, I'm not gonna lie, most of them are American. The ones I've watched are mostly American. I'm sure there's other ones from like the UK and stuff as well, but all the ones that seem to pop up for me are all American based like stories. But this is what shocks me though. The absence of pure humanity is insane in some places. I'm not just talking about the States, I'm talking about everywhere, because this stuff doesn't just happen in America, it happens like all over the world, right? Like, you look at everything that's happening, like, in the world at the minute. Like humanity is pooped. We're cooked. Like, there's no going back from it. Do you know what I mean? But whenever I watch these videos, I'm like, Like, there was one earlier I watched, and they thought they were going to get away with it. They thought they'd, like, disposed of all the evidence. I'm like, dude, you threw the dude's body into a bush. Right outside where he lived. Left the knife sitting right beside him as well. Like, what makes you think that you're going to get away with it? You literally left pure blooded evidence sitting on the flipping doorstep.
For the initial attack or to incapacitate.
Need a good old fashioned flood again. Build an ark, and we'll get over it eventually.
And a knife to finish the job. This shows the crime was premeditated. The GPS device found under the victim's car is one of the most important pieces of evidence, showing that Alyssa had been watched for a long time, not for theft, but for control.
Wait, what?
40 time Notham's car is one of the most important pieces of evidence. Meditated. The GPS device found under the victim's car is one of the most important pieces of evidence, showing that Alyssa had been watched for a long time, not for theft, but for control. 44 stab wounds. That means the killer decided 43 times to strike again. What was going through his mind that he felt...
Okay, so I have a question. Like, your hands have to be going pretty damn quick to stab somebody 44 times before somebody comes in to try and help. So where the hell was everybody else at? Like, 44 times is a lot. And that can't just be done in like a minute. You cut my hair? It's a girl from the church that my mum goes to.
It wasn't enough and had to keep going. Even though
completely off topic, Dylan.
She even said, I think he's the kind of person that's gonna try to kill me. And he did. And he did.
Wait, what? Whoa, hang on a minute. I'm missing things.
Even though the victim had already been shot in the face. Decided 43 times to strike again. What was going through his mind that he felt it wasn't enough and had to keep going, even though the victim had already been shot in the face?
She even said, I think he's the kind of person that's gonna try to kill me. And he did. And he did.
Oh, there's history, dude.
Alyssa Burkett was born on the last day of 1995 in a town near Dallas, Texas. After graduating high school, she went to college and studied history at a university in Southern California. When she was 22, she met a 33-year-old man from Northern California named Andrew Beard on Tinder. He was successful and wealthy, with a house that smelled of expensive wood and a private plane parked right outside. Their relationship started casually, some dates, some hangouts, nothing too serious, until one event changed Alyssa's life forever. Near the end of her relationship with Andrew, she found out she was pregnant. On July 23, 2019, Willow was born. By then, Alyssa and Andrew had already separated, but they decided to share custody of their daughter. Alyssa was the primary guardian, while Andrew spent a day or two a week with Willow. During this time, she started dating another young man named Ben. On the surface, things seemed relatively calm, but behind the scenes, there were custody disputes with Andrew and financial struggles that had thrown Alyssa's life into chaos. Later, when Andrew got engaged to a woman named Holly Elkins, the custody battles slowly cooled down. After about a year, Alyssa and Andrew finally reached an agreement over custody and child support for Willow. What's interesting is that, against all expectations, Alyssa and Holly actually got along well. In one message, Holly told Alyssa, "Look forward to having a healthy relationship with you and Ben." Alyssa replied, "I hope your influence helps, because I'd love nothing more than for us all to have a healthy relationship." But just a few months later, something strange happened. On August 6th, Holly called the police claiming that Teresa, Alyssa's mother, had attacked her. Two officers were dispatched to the scene to investigate. Holly told them she was walking near the lake with Willow in her arms when suddenly Teresa came up from behind, grabbed the child, and started hitting and scratching her.
She literally attacked me from behind side. I was facing the lake.
Your hand?
I have a
No. Oh, you have some on your stomach?
Teresa, during her interview with police, completely denied the incident, and since there wasn't enough evidence, the case was closed. On the surface, everything seemed to return to normal, until a few weeks later, when Carrollton police received a phone call from a man named Frank.
Alright, chat. 8 minutes in with all the information that we have already. It's obviously somebody that has been mentioned I'm going to guess. It's probably in the title, actually. Yeah, wife realizes her husband's a murderer, or is a wanted killer. So I'm going to assume that it's her ex's... It was her ex that done it, I would say.
He was reporting something suspicious.
I saw what I thought looked like someone just selling some drugs out of their truck, and I could smell it and I could see it. And
Okay, what kind of vehicle is it?
it's a little Toyota Corolla. I have a license plate, if that helps.
Okay, great. What was your last name?
Morrow.
Several officers were immediately sent to Alyssa's workplace. In the trunk of her car, they found a large amount of cash.
Yeah, it's a real story. All of these are real. These are like it's like dash cam or body cam footage.
Packages of drugs and a gun with its serial number removed. Alyssa was shocked. She insisted that none of it was hers and that someone must have planted it to frame her. Given her background, no criminal record, no history of drug use, and no ties to crime, the police decided not to pursue the matter any further. Now, when we put all the pieces of this puzzle together, from the exhausting custody battle to the untraceable gun and the drugs that had been planted far too professionally for a single mother, and then add Alyssa's mother's words on the day of the murder that her daughter had warned her many times, "He's going to kill me one day," a clear pattern begins to emerge, and that pattern points directly to one man, Andrew Beard.
I knew that it was him when the drugs didn't work in the car for him to get the baby.
After that staged drug case, Alyssa was never the same. She kept saying that Andrew was following her. She told her friends over and over that when she walked down the street, she could feel someone watching her from behind. Once, she turned and saw Andrew in his car. Another time, she spotted him while standing in line at a gas station. And once more, when she was leaving a store. Alyssa was so frightened that she often asked her friends to walk her to her front door, telling them to check behind and make sure no one was following. She begged them to lock the door right away. Around that time, she even...
Come over while I walk inside. Do you see anyone around you? Lock the door behind you. He's going to get someone to try to kill me next. What the hell?
Even started a GoFundMe campaign. In her post, she wrote, "At this point, I'm truly scared for my life and my daughter's life. Please help me with the legal costs for Willow's custody." That one sentence shows Alyssa wasn't just worried about a legal battle. She felt the shadow of a man who wanted to take her life.
Hi everyone, my name's Alyssa. Past year I have been going through a custody battle, a very ugly one. I have a 1-year-old child. It's taken a toll on my mental and physical health. With that being said, I've become a lot stronger in the process. And I guess just my message is, no matter what you're going through, stick it out, you can do it, and stay strong.
But even with all of this, there's still one question we don't have a clear answer for. If Andrew was the killer, then who was the black man that witnesses saw? Two possibilities are on the table. Either Andrew himself carried out the attack in disguise, using makeup or different clothing to hide his identity, or he hired someone else to do it. Maybe a friend, maybe a ruthless man desperate for money. Whatever the truth, finding this person would bring investigators one step closer to solving the mystery. With that, police obtained a
I think he hired someone.
Warrant and headed to Andrew's home.
Carrollton Police Department, search warrant. If you're in there, come out with your hands up.
At the same time, a statewide alert went out for 2 vehicles, a white Ford F-150 registered to Andrew and a black SUV, the same one multiple witnesses reported seeing at the crime scene. A few hours later, Andrew's white truck was found. Police had pulled him over for a routine traffic violation. Officers ordered him out of the vehicle, and without any resistance, he was arrested on the spot. In the passenger seat was his fiancée, Holly Elkins, and in the back seat sat Willow, Alyssa's daughter, who by then had been placed in Andrew's full custody.
The daughter's in a car seat in the back seat. They've been pretty cooperative.
My part was to just find you. That's all they asked me to do.
Since the initial evidence against Andrew wasn't strong enough to hold him in jail, he was released just a few hours later. But what Andrew didn't know was that police had already decided to dig deeper into his life. The first step, a search warrant for his truck and his home. The first thing officers found in Andrew's house was an envelope covered in messy handwriting. Inside were notes with Alyssa's workplace address, the make and color of her car, and even her daily schedule. Among those notes was the name Frank Marrow, the same man who had called police a month earlier to report the drugs and gun in Alyssa's car.
Okay, great. What was your last name?
tomorrow.
On the table, investigators also discovered a special charger and a portable battery. The model and serial number matched exactly with the GPS tracker that had been hidden under Alyssa's car.
So we found this GPS tracker box.
At the same time, the full report on Andrew's car came in. Inside a backpack on the back seat, police found a pair of men's hiking boots, soaked in bleach and cut into pieces. It was clear someone had been trying to erase his tracks. Next to the boots were 2 bottles of professional makeup in dark brown shades, something that could make light skin look much darker. That's when the first theory was confirmed. The killer had tried to disguise himself using makeup and clothing to appear like a black man. Investigators also uncovered paper.
That is mad. Also partially racist. Hang on. Oh, Lord. That's not gonna happen.
Paperwork for a black Ford Expedition SUV registered in Andrew's name. GPS data showed that just half an hour after the murder, around 9:30 a.m., the vehicle was parked near an apartment building only a few blocks from Andrew's own home. Inside the SUV, officers found bloodstains on the seat and floor. DNA testing later confirmed it belonged to Alyssa. And finally, the last piece of the puzzle. Right by the car door, police discovered a fake beard, the exact same kind Alyssa's co-worker had described the attacker wearing during the assault. With all this evidence, there was no doubt left. Andrew Beard was arrested once again, this time charged with first-degree murder.
That is
and
mad.
taken to the Dallas Police Department jail.
Beard's bond is set at $1 million. He is currently in the Dallas
$1 million,
charged with
dude.
murder, and police say it's very clear this killing was not random, it was planned, and it was personal.
A few days later, Holly voluntarily went to the police to talk about the events that had happened. This is where the story enters a whole new phase. There was even a possibility that she herself could have been the next victim.
So I just told all my friends and family that I'm engaged to the most wonderful man on the planet. And
he go murdered his ex-wife. His baby mama. Oh no. And they were saying that she could possibly have been the next victim. Would that not terrify you if you were going out with somebody that you just found out, you just went and told your whole family that he's like the nicest guy on the planet, right? And then all of a sudden, like 2 days later or something, it comes out that he literally killed his ex-wife or girlfriend, whatever they were. They weren't engaged, they were just engaged or something, were they?
now people want me to believe, friends and family, that I'm engaged to the most wonderful man on the planet. Yeah. And now people want me to believe that he's not that.
And there are so many emotional roadblocks for you to try to believe that. I get that.
I can't believe that my fiance would do something like that to a woman, or to anybody, but a woman.
And she was lucky to still be alive. But none of that seemed to matter.
110%? A tin of white monsters sitting on the desk.
Holly kept insisting that Andrew had been at the house during the incident. She said the accusations were unbelievable and that the evidence couldn't convince her otherwise.
Telling you there's a side of him that you do not know. There are a few hours that you know he was not in that house.
You cannot tell me that I feel that way, sir.
I can tell you that because I know that for a fact that he was out of the house, Holly.
I don't know that for a fact. I am a total stage...
What? If she's in the house and he's not there, where else is he going to be, woman?
I don't know that for a fact.
I know that house.
You cannot tell me that I feel that way, sir.
I can tell you that because I know that for a fact that he was out of the house, Holly.
I don't know that for a fact.
Oh, she is deluded.
Stage 5 clinger girlfriend. I'm always up his ass. I find it hard to believe.
The interview ended without any concrete results, and Holly left the police station. 2 weeks into Andrew's detention, something unexpected happened.
A Rowlett man accused of shooting, then stabbing to death the mother of his child is free on bond this afternoon. The victim's family believes he is a threat to public safety.
On October 21st, 2020,
2 weeks after Andrew's detention, something unexpected happened. On October 21st, 2020, Andrew Beard's $1 million bond was paid, and despite all the evidence against him, he was released from jail. That's crazy,
Andrew Beard's
dude.
$1 million bond was paid.
Who paid the million?
Despite all the evidence against him, he was released from jail. Alyssa's family was shocked when they heard the news, not just because Andrew was free, but because they felt they were now in danger. They worried he might try to hurt them, or worse, take the opportunity to escape and never show up in court. At this stage, the case moved to the federal level and the FBI got involved.
Oh, dang.
8 days later, Andrew was arrested again, this time for a different reason, possessing an illegal silencer. ATF agents searched his home and found a silencer with no serial number or permit in his closet. Under federal law, possessing such a device is a serious crime. Andrew went back to jail and this time stayed for a full 18 months.
A Rowlett man accused of murdering the mother of his child has been arrested on a new charge.
Many people could not believe that Andrew Beard was out of jail after posting a $1 million bond. Now the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Texas has found a way to charge him federally, and he is right back behind bars.
By law, the case should have moved to trial next, with the jury deciding the final verdict. But criminal cases don't always follow the rules, especially when a key player goes missing.
She'd already ordered her Uber and never came back.
After Andrew's arrest, Holly disappeared. Without saying a word or even saying goodbye to her fiancé, she returned to Michigan and cut off all contact. She rented a new apartment, bought a luxury car, and started a new relationship with another man. But the turning point...
So she gone just disappeared like that?
...came exactly when everyone thought the story was over. On June 15th, 2022, Andrew decided to speak. But not out of remorse or a guilty conscience. He had no choice. He wanted to cooperate and give information, hoping to get a reduction in his sentence.
If you were to ask me whose idea was what, drugs and the planning of drugs was Elkins. It was made very clear to me that your previous methods aren't working. This is what you're going to do now in order to prove that that you're worthy.
Andrew claimed that Holly was not who she appeared to be. From the very beginning, he said, she didn't like Alyssa and wanted to be the only player on the stage of Alyssa and Willow's life. And to reach that position, she had to eliminate her rival. According to Andrew, all the schemes came from Holly's mind. Planting the drugs and gun, staging the attack by Alyssa's mother, and even hiring a private investigator to secretly gather information on Alyssa. But when all of that failed, she entered a new game. A game where she wasn't just controlling anymore, she became a direct threat.
Like, I was emotionally drained, and at that point, I just basically said, okay, and became submissive to whatever she wanted me to do. That's the task I did. It was, you're going to dress up as a different person, essentially. You're going to wear this dark makeup. That was her plan. That was how it's going to be done. It does look planned out because it was. The process was planned out.
It seemed that the murder plan was a test of Andrew's manhood, and he may have truly believed he had to succeed.
What?
Holly had planned everything for 2 weeks before the murder. How Andrew should disguise himself to make his face look darker, what time to be at the scene, what to wear, and where to escape afterward. She had even prepared a few messages to boost Andrew's confidence.
I'm not going home to beat ass. I hope you handle it. It'd be a whole different conversation if I feel like you ride or die. If not, then I don't know. I don't want anyone who is to some low life or a pushover. What the?
That's while carrying out the plan. Usually we look for the killer, but sometimes we have to look for the person who created the killer. In this case, Holly didn't pull the trigger and the knife was never in her hands. But if she hadn't existed, this crime probably never would have happened.
That is mental.
In mid-July 2023, Holly Elkins was arrested at Miami Airport just after returning from her vacation in the Dominican Republic on charges of conspiracy to commit murder. At the trial on April 10th, 2024, the prosecutor opened with a striking line. Andrew Beard is a monster, but he's Holly Elkins' monster. Messages exchanged between the couple proved their relationship had always been toxic and controlling. Just 2 months after meeting, Holly had already sent Andrew a message.
Your baby mama owns you. You continue to put baby mama first. I don't want or need any BS from anyone. Bro, listen, hang on a second. How are you going to expect to get with a dude knowing that there's a baby mama around? You can't just, like, turn around and be like, yeah, well, like, you should be putting me first, not the baby mama. I'm sorry. I have a kid to her. I got a kid with you. Do you know what I mean? I have obviously there's still a family in a way, but, like, that's just need. Need and jealousy. And pure manipulation, might I add.
Your baby mama owns you. You continue to put BM first. I don't want or need any bullshit from anyone. Police reports show that from that moment, Holly began investigating trackers, surveillance tools, and ways to control positions. By September 2020, everything was part of her detailed plan. On September 13th, Holly and Andrew bought that black Ford together. The next day, Holly purchased the dark brown makeup for disguise. On September 19th, the pair went to a store and bought the same model of bullets and knife that would later be found at the crime scene. Why did she do all this? The prosecutor argued that it all stemmed from Holly's obsession with gaining control over Willow. But if you look deeper, the child was more than just a custody battle. Willow was a symbol.
Huh?
To Holly, Willow wasn't just a child. She was a flag at the peak of a mountain she didn't want anyone else to climb.
That is absolute madness. That's insanity, bro.
What is that?
That was, I think, one of my favorite things that we did. It was always me and her, my best friend. Like, that was my person.
I want mama.
So the dude was given 43 years in prison, and she was sentenced to 2 life sentences. Yet they ain't ever getting back out. They gonna die in there. That's actually mental. That like that somebody would go to all of them measures just to have, like, her boyfriend prove that, like, he's ride or die for her. It's the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my lifetime. That's genuine, pure madness, dude. It's yeah, I can't get my head around it. That's crazy. All right, do we want another one of them, or do we want a short? Or do we want a horror one? It's up to y'all. Again, that did not answer my question. But yes, I did. I got 3. Do we want to know? Do we want a horror? Or do we want to watch somebody else getting caught? The kids are going mad. Is it not their bedtime yet? No? Let's see. They're crazy too. Well, I mean, look at their parents. Belly full of chocolate. Well, you all let them eat them, so. Alright, we got one. It's called The Seeker. Let's pause that. Bring that over. Send help? Y'all done this to yourself. You've only got yourselves to blame. Alright, we've got one. It's called The Seeker. It's award winning as well. When can Uncle Dean babysit? Nope. Steady, welcome in, bro. Babysitting at me. Nope. I've been good, Steady. How are you, my guy? That's what I said, The Seeker. What did you think I said? You have a good Easter weekend, my guy? I was just saying it in an evil voice. Well, when you type something, I can't hear it. I want to know why this lady's in some random house.
Hello? I'm at the house. You're here? No, the house.
What are you doing there?
I just need to know if it's real.
I don't know how many times you have to go through this.
What?
Harriet?
Oh.
What the fuck are you doing?
I have to know.
Harriet, I thought we settled this when he died.
Well, I don't know anymore. I thought I did, but then when I saw that the house was up for sale,
This is ridiculous.
I had to come back and know for sure.
We're leaving.
No, I can't, Maddie, not until I know.
Harriet, he's not real.
Then why does he still come for me? Every single fucking night, Maddie.
Acting's good. Acting's good. We might have a good one here.
You need help.
No, then help me. Please. Stay.
We're not staying.
You saw him too.
Yeah, because we came up with him together.
No, because he's real. You used to believe it.
Because it was far easier believing we were playing some fucked up game of hide and seek than it was to believe that Dad would do those things to us.
No.
Harriet. Oh my God, Dad is the secret.
Do you ever see The Boy? Is that movie with a kid? Is that the movie with the kid that like the doll? No, I haven't. If that's the one I'm thinking of, I haven't, and I will never watch it either.
Why can't you understand? Fucked up game of hide and seek than it was to believe that Dad would do those things to us.
No.
Harriet. Oh my God, Dad is the seeker. Why can't you understand that? Harriet, Dad is the seeker.
What's that? What is that? Thanks, Costco. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna call. Oh, I need to sneeze. This is the same sneeze that's been literally torturing me since I started. And it won't come out. Scales, welcome in. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for popping in. Bless you. Oops. Yeah, I've been trying to get that sneeze out for the last, I swear to God, since, like, what, how long have I been shimming out? An hour? It's been, like, yeah, like, I'd probably say 45 minutes of that hour. This sneeze just keeps coming back, and it never happens, man. Never happens. What is that? Is that a test?
Is the seeker.
You didn't know the monster like I did. I never let him get to you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Wait, hang on. Came in on someone pulling out a PT is crazy. Is that what it is? I just got done with a week-long head cold. That's literally what I have. I literally have a head cold.
Oh my God, Dad is the seeker. Why can't you understand that?
Why is it locked behind the wall, though?
Dad is the seeker.
You didn't know the monster like I did.
Huh?
I never let him get to you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Do you see why I don't understand? The seeker has to be real. Because I don't know how Dad could ever do that.
Wait, what?
I'm so sorry.
Please, can you just stay? If it's not real, then you can just wake me up, right? And then I'll get help.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
Hang on, I'm insanely confused. So, she fell pregnant. Her sister thinks her dad is this thing that keeps coming after her. But she thinks that the thing is something different, but the thing, or the seeker that they're calling it, made her pregnant. Which is why she can't believe that her dad would do anything like that, so therefore the seeker done it, not her dad. Well, this is mental, isn't it? Flipping took a turn. Father, I think, was abusive. There's so many questions I have that I need answered. Oh, they all gone. They fell asleep. You dumb brutes. You know, I'm confused but intrigued. It's me literally every night that I stream and play games I don't understand. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the sister. Right, okay.
Come out.
Maddie! 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 Maddie, what are you doing? Get away from the door.
Wait. What's going on?
Okay, that got me. That got me. This is mad.
You don't really get cross with you. Stop hiding!
Just skills, thanks so much for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, bro.
Shh, shh, shh. It's me. It's me. What's going on? I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. We need to leave now. Come on, come on.
I'm sorry, I don't know what's worse is like the intensity of this short horror that we're watching or the fact I genuinely can't get this sneeze out of me. Holy Mary, Mother of Pearl.
Harriet.
Oh.
You go in there. You lock the door, okay? I'll distract him. Hide with me. Maddie, then we'll both be trapped. Just let me be the big sister again, okay? You hide. Go. Go in there now. Go.
It is mental.
Lock the door behind me, okay?
Sniff pepper.
I love you. I love you.
Found you.
No. Maddie! Maddie!
What the f-
Where have you been? I haven't seen you in so long.
Leave her alone.
But Maddie and I haven't finished playing yet. You've been hiding from me, haven't you?
I said, leave her alone.
But it's little Maddie I want. I always wanted Maddie. But you always hid her from me, didn't you? So I just had to sort of play with you. But now I want to play with Maddie.
But I have a present for you.
What?
A present?
Yeah.
Thank you, Scales. I appreciate it, bro. Enjoy the rest of your work.
Sure. You're trapped here anyway. I wouldn't want you to miss out on the present. Well.
Ooh. Holy hell!
Get back here!
Harriet. Harriet, what are you doing? Harriet. 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 Harriet, no.
She's definitely gonna die.
Harriet, you okay? It was Dad. It was Dad.
Damn!
It's okay.
Yo, real talk, that was really good. Like, really good. That's probably one of the best ones yet, apart from that other one. Remember that one we watched, that we were hoping there would be a second one? Have we watched one called The Whistle? We watched that one before? I don't think we have. You don't think so? Okay. Let's open it up. See if it sounds familiar. A man grappling with the turmoil of divorce receives an unexpected gift from a friend, an Aztec death whistle. As surprising events unfold, he discovers that this seemingly simple artifact holds far more power than he ever imagined. It doesn't sound familiar. Right, we'll watch it next. Let me take take 5 minutes and I'll be right back. I'm gonna try and get the sneeze out while I'm on my break. But yeah, bear with. Grab your popcorn, your drinks, your snacks, your coffee, whatever it is that you usually feast on while you're watching me. Go grab it, and I'll be right back. See you all in 5 minutes. Okay, one can confirm that I am back, but I can also confirm that the sneeze did not happen, so I'm still going to be tortured. Just letting you all know. Just letting you all know for now that the sneeze did not happen and I'm still being tortured by it. So, here we go again. Alright. Let's get rocking in this other one, will we? Y'all got your snacks and stuff ready? Okay, well, are you all ready? I got my bottle of Coke. That's about the height of it. This cold has ruined my appetite for the moment. So we're going to watch this, the whistle, and then we're going to watch another investigation from a body cam. Sound good? Alright, sweet. Okay. We go to... Where the bloody hell is it? There it is. Transition. Alrighty! The Whistle. Psychological horror film. Are y'all not sitting in the same room? Why are you asking him, is he okay? just about. The kid's gone. Man's tired out. Tell him Uncle Hob said that they need to go to sleep.
There he is.
Back from the jungle in one piece. Come on. Come on in.
That jaguar was fucking big. Never seen anything like that.
Did it ever attack?
No, it never attacked. I mean, if it did, we would have never found the village.
You found it?
Yeah. He found the village on the outskirts of El Tahin. Deep in the jungle.
That's incredible. Did you find anything? What, did you buy me something?
I didn't buy you anything. Just open it.
What is it?
Open it.
Well, hello there. Who's that? Marching Man, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. So here's the thing, right? Whenever you go to a village that's not meant to be found, and then you take something from the village that isn't meant to be found, 9 times out of 10, something bad's gonna happen. Yo, Marching Man, thank you so much for the biddies, my guy. Oh man, he coming in hot. Hang on a minute, chat. Yeah, it's some things just aren't meant to be taken. I'm gonna wait until he's done with all these biddies, and then I'll thank him for it. Hang on, chat. Alright, March Man, thank you so much for all them bits. I appreciate it, bro. You came in hot there. Thank you so much, my guy.
The hell is this? What you're holding in your hand is the Aztec death whistle. I dug it up from the side.
She shouldn't have done, dumbass.
Isn't it illegal to take artifacts outside of their native country?
110% is, sir.
Only illegal if you get caught.
Oh my god.
Okay. I have special clearance. It's okay.
That's a lie, if I've ever heard one before. Emma, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So what was it used for?
You're learning the ways of Twitch.
During human sacrifices.
Jesus.
And the other theory is that they used to blow hundreds of them to scare the enemies away during the battle.
Well, maybe I should try this on Claire.
I thought you might like it.
Does it work?
I don't know. I don't try it, but go on, try it.
You sure?
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that, buddy.
Holy fuck.
How to die 101.
Wow. Thanks.
No problem. So, how are you and Claire doing?
You'll obviously not great when there's divorce papers sitting on the table, you dumbass.
I got the papers today, and yeah, just waiting for this nightmare to be over.
Man, look, I'm really sorry. I should have talked.
Yeah.
I should have called.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You know, I was deep in the jungle. There was no service.
Don't worry about it. Just next time you go to the jungle, take me.
I'm really sorry. It's a tough moment.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
Look, I need to get going. Okay. There's this agent who wants to meet, and he's covering some stories about his adventures, you know. So, we gotta milk it as much as you can. Right?
Holy crap! Kareni just came in with 500 freaking biddies, ladies and gentlemen. Lord above. Why is it not working? It should be showing up on my screen that y'all doing that. Hang on a minute. Chat, let me figure this out. More biddies! And more! Bro, I can't cope. I can't cope, chat! Hang on a minute. I don't understand why. These should be showing up on screen, but they're not. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted to happen, but... Oh, maybe I don't have bits done, do I? Nope. I don't have bits done. Oops. Sorry. Anyway, Krenny, thank you so much for the biddies. I appreciate it, man. Lita, you came in with loads there, dude. Good lord. Oh, I just closed something down by accident. Yo, we got a hype train going. Freaking... Hang on a minute. I'm losing everything. How much did Krenny do? 500, 800, 19, 42, sorry, 41. Y'all going crazy. Thank you so much, everybody, for the bits and the support. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries.
You'll be alright?
I'll be okay. You take care. Drive safe.
Take care, bud.
Bye.
I got lost in this story for a minute. Hang on. So what? So did he receive the death whistle, right? And he blew it. What happened after that?
I'll be okay. No worries.
As you can. As you know. I need to get going.
Hang on.
I should have talked to doing.
We'll get back to the part where he asked about the...
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay.
So, how are you and Claire doing?
I got the papers today, and yeah, just waiting for this nightmare to be over.
Man, look, I'm really sorry. I should have talked.
Yeah.
I should have called.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You know, I was deep in the jungle. There was no service.
Don't worry about it. Just next time you go to the jungle, take me.
I'm really sorry. It's a tough moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.
Look, I need to get going. Okay. There's this agent who wants to meet, and he's covering some stories about this adventures, you know. So we gotta milk it as much as you can, right?
Yeah. No worries.
You'll be alright?
I'll be okay.
Alright.
You take care. Drive safe.
Take care, bud.
Guarantee he dies because of the whistle. 110% man is going to die. Of all things, I don't think you should have it sitting on your shelf, dude. Oh, pick up the phone!
Kevin,
Yeah, Marlene, what's going on?
are you at home?
Yeah, I'm home.
I don't know how to say this. Dave got in a car accident last night. He didn't make it.
Told you.
So sorry.
Shouldn't have blew the whistle.
Hey, Paul. Police are still on the scene of a fatal car crash as they continue this investigation. We do have video of the scene to show you. It happened around 2:30 this morning at the intersection of Oakton and Greenwood. So right now, Oakton is closed between Greenwood and Cumberland. This car right here is the only car that was involved in the crash. Police say just one driver inside that car, and that is the person who died. No further details as to what caused the crash at this time, but again, they've been on the scene for the past several hours, and they say to expect this to remain closed throughout the morning. That's a look at traffic.
Uh-oh.
Where the hell is my money?
Dylan Taggarty, thank you so much for the biddies, my guy.
I want it now. Okay, you were late last month, the month before that, and the month before that. I'm just going to evict you.
Hey,
I'm not waiting around.
Okay, fine. Okay. Listen, I got your money. Just calm down, okay?
Don't tell me to calm down. You're the one that's been late for the last few months. I'm not joking around anymore. I want my $900. What the hell are you doing? You know, I have given you far too many chances. I'm not waiting around anymore. I want my money now.
Fine. Want your money? $900.
This better not happen again.
It won't, Roger.
Fucking weirdo.
Oh, he has opened the door that he won't be able to close, bro.
Hey.
Sorry, still not working?
Yeah, you gotta put it through twice.
It's a death whistle, Dylan. If you'd been
Hopefully
watching, you'd know.
Something about it.
You landlord, what are you talking about?
Wait, you didn't get the email? Roger's dead. Yeah, we all got an email this morning. Apparently he died of a cardiac arrest in his sleep. But Mary, down the hall, she saw him getting gurneyed out, and she said that there was just so much blood. Like a lot of blood. How does that happen with someone with a heart attack? It's so weird.
Come on? What do you mean, come on? Oh, the noise? This is what every noise it makes.
Kevin, how you doing?
I'm fine. What do you want, Kevin?
I just wanted to see if you wanted to come over tomorrow night about 7. I got the papers for you to sign.
I can swing by.
Okay, perfect.
Oh no.
See you then.
Okay. Bye.
Oh no.
Hey, Claire.
Hi.
Can I talk to you in the bedroom?
Sure. Hey, why don't you sit and play on the couch for a minute, okay? I'm just gonna talk to him for a sec. Okay.
Who is that?
That's Penelope. My niece. You've met her.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's been a while. Why is she here?
My sister and her.
He looks evil around the eyes. Yeah, he looks a little bit loco. The child's gonna... I was thinking that the kid's gonna blow
Her
it.
husband had some work event come up, so I had to bring her with me.
I was thinking that. Okay. I didn't want to say it, though.
We need to talk.
Okay.
Hey, do you want to go to the airport? Sure. Come on, I will take you there. Do.
So is that all you wanted to say?
Well, I actually don't like ending things on a bad note, and I know I behaved badly, and I want to apologize.
Thank you. I accept your apology.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say?
No?
You don't want to apologize?
Uh-oh.
Apologize?
I apologize, you apologize, and then we move forward.
Can't believe you, Kevin. No, I'm not going to apologize to you after you cheated on me.
Well, you cheated
Well,
on me.
there we go. The truth's out. Now we know why he's getting divorced. Good Lord. And he wants her to apologize? Jeez, man.
First. And with to you after you cheated on me.
Well, you cheated on me.
Yeah, well, you did it first.
Oh, wait, hang on a minute. Wait, oh, it's getting juicy and gritty. I love it.
Apologize to you after you cheated on me.
Well, you cheated on me.
Yeah, well, you did it first.
That doesn't make you cheating on him, okay, lady. That just means that you stooped to his level because he done it and you were pissed off. You doing it in retaliation is just exactly another way of saying that you are literally just like him. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. People are gonna disagree with me, and that's fine. But if you get cheated on and then you go and do it back, you're just as bad as the other dude, girl, guy, whatever they are, him, her, them, whatever it is. Because you have to be neutral now. But yeah, revenge is sweet though. No, I don't agree. No, when it comes to that, you're just showing that you can go onto their level, and you lift your head up, you move on, and you let them deal with the consequences of what they done. Simple. You should never have to stoop to somebody else's level to prove a point. Do it on your own level. You know what I mean?
Can't believe you, Kevin. No, I'm not going to apologize to you after you cheated on me.
Well, you cheated on me.
Yeah, well, you did it first. And with my best friend. So no, Kevin, I'm not going to apologize to you.
Well, I think you should apologize.
No.
Okay. You know what? I need a drink. Do you want a drink? Let's toast. Let's toast to the end of our marriage.
Sure, Kevin.
The kid has it. The kid has it!
Can I have that whistle back, sweetheart? It's very fragile. No!
Sign the papers. Do not ever talk to me again.
What the hell? What's that? Yeah, I think so, Emma. She blew it right at him. What are you doing? Are we even near the... Okay, we are near the end. What would I do? I'd probably just put myself out of my misery and jump out the window from the second floor. Gonna happen anyway. May as well do it myself. Told me come straight in with that. Second floor isn't high enough, at least the fourth. Yeah, well, depends what you land on. Wait, I'm pretty sure he lives in a... No, he doesn't live in an apartment building. He's on the ground floor. I can see his trees. Why is he not dead yet? That's not going to do anything for you. Being silly? I'm smart. He's going to go back to his apartment or house that he's living in, and it's going to be back in the shelf. Guaranteed it's back in the shelf. I watch too many horror movies, dude.
Run.
That was gold. That was actually really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right, we'll watch another Okay. Mother realizes her son just executed her husband. Ooh. Ooh, this one sounds interesting. Alright, another crime. And then this cold's getting to me. I don't know what I'm going to be doing after. I'll try and go as long as I can.
They want you to stay out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anybody else in the house?
No.
Just 1, 2, 3.
This mother just came home to her worst nightmare. Her husband brutally murdered in his own home.
It's okay, honey.
At first, she thought someone had broken in, but she would soon discover that this wasn't a robbery gone wrong. The truth was far more shocking. The killer was none other than one of her own sons.
Listen, we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out.
We can't figure it out.
Scoot over.
fucking dead! Some sick thing in my mind clicked and made me want to kill him.
On the night of November...
Hang on, I need to confirm if it's real or not. All footage is real and obtained from U.S. law enforcement. Okay, it's real.
On the night of November 21st, 2023, Theodore Gulia was working at his desk in his home when he was suddenly struck from behind with a baseball bat. A powerful blow to the head sent Theodore to the floor, severely injured and disoriented. As Theodore lay defenseless, the attacker continued to strike him repeatedly in the head. In a final act of brutality, the assailant stabbed Theodore multiple times in the throat, leaving him to succumb to his horrific injuries. The following morning, police received a frantic call from Theodore's wife, who had just discovered her husband's lifeless body. Officers rushed to the scene, unaware of the horror awaiting them.
Come here! Let me see your hands! Come here! What's going on? Get on the ground. Dad is dead. Get on the ground. Both of you on the ground.
Huh?
Let me see your hands! Come here! What's going on? Get on the ground. Dad is dead. Get on the ground. Both of you on the ground. On the ground! I don't have a weapon. I don't have a gun. I don't have my phone. Hands behind your back. Keep them there. Don't move them. Hands behind both of you. Hands behind your back. You got him? I got him. Keep your hands right there. Don't move them. All right. You got him? Yeah. Got. Come on. Keep your hands right. What happened? My mom called me. I'm at work saying my dad is dead. There's blood on the wall. He fucking gives me the room. I can't even go look. Okay. I got him secured over here. Where's he at?
In the home, Theodore lay lifeless in a pool of his own blood, his face and body brutally deformed. Blood splattered in the hallways and floor.
Think by that one, I can already tell which one done it.
Painting a scene of unmistakable violence. From the moment they stepped inside, officers knew this was a ruthless homicide.
Hey, RJ. Yeah. I'm just going to advise you of your rights because I still don't know what happened.
Ben didn't do anything, man. Ben didn't do anything. He thinks that I murdered my dad, and he wasn't attacking me. But I did not. I did not murder my dad.
Police have yet to determine if anyone in the family is involved, but RJ repeatedly insists he didn't kill his father. A denial that, in itself, raises suspicion, and officers immediately picked up on this.
What happened?
Okay, so I heard scuffling in the middle of the night. I usually smoke cigarettes in the garage.
Okay.
Listen to music at a certain volume. Long story short, I found my dad when my mom comes home.
Okay. Who moved the body? Because the body's clearly been moved. Was that you?
I didn't move it. My mom. My mom may have went up there.
Your mom is not moving that body.
I'm saying. Are you saying?
Who called? Who was here last night in the house? Just you and your dad?
Yeah, and I think someone broke in and murdered him.
Something about RJ's story isn't adding up, and officers can feel it.
He definitely done it.
He's not telling the whole truth. His account is riddled with inconsistencies, and his demeanor is far too calm, especially compared to his brother Ben, who is inconsolable.
So you just coming from work? Yes. Okay. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but there's been history.
No, you're fine. I'm standing there and makes sense.
Okay.
You want to? Can I go inside? I'm getting cold.
We'll get there, okay? Just, do you want to lean against the car? You want to?
No. He called me last night at 12.
Who did?
My dad.
Okay.
Did you speak to him? I couldn't answer it. I was asleep. I just called me this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so he doesn't live with his parents. Yeah, I mean, they're real stories. They obviously happened like a while ago, and then because the investigation closed, these people got like permission from the U.S. law enforcement or something to like post like the documentary of it. So he doesn't live with them. He lives in his own place. From what I'm gathering, but the other one lives there.
Just, you want to lean against the car? You want to?
No.
You want me to there?
He called me last night at 12.
Who did?
My dad.
Okay.
And
Did you speak to him?
I couldn't answer it. I was asleep. I just called me this morning.
Yeah.
Last time I talked to him, we were getting ready for Thanksgiving. He was at my house and we were getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, okay. So he doesn't live with him.
You have my condolences.
It's like, I don't want this to be real.
I know. Trust me. I wish it wasn't. Was your mom here last night? Or was just him? Just him and your dad?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Get to do the seat.
Ben seems to be in shock, yet one thing is very clear. Ben suspects that his own brother is responsible for the cold-blooded murder of their father. It might be easy to miss, but after Ben tells the officer that RJ and Theodore were home alone last night, he quietly mutters under his breath, "That piece of shit."
We may take RJ back.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. There it is.
Stand by a second.
It only gonna take 2 hours.
Let's see.
Alright, calling the wrong person.
There's another one.
Guess what we got? He's dead. There's going to be no. So the only thing that you guys are going to do is basically confirm it's gunshot wound to the head. Pretty suspicious, pretty shady. What's going on? So we probably only needed the squad. The engine probably clear, and then but I'm going to wait for the detectives to go up first because we can't disturb the crime scene. Well, there's already been disturbed. Someone moved the body. Is it obvious that he's dead? Yeah, so 100%. Yeah, he's been sitting there for a while. So
Thank you.
Not yet. Okay, good. He's clearly dead. Body's clearly been moved. Whatever happened in the fucking hallway. Body's in the bedroom. Mom says she found the body. RJ's in custody right there. Son and mom both say RJ was here with him alone. RJ claims, I briefly Mirandized him. I just said what happened. He says there was a scuffle last night. He thinks someone broke in the house and murdered his father. So, all right. That's where we're at.
As some investigators work to process the scene and gather evidence, other officers continue piecing together a timeline based on each family member's account. And during this process, police would soon discover a critical piece of evidence that would immediately raise serious doubts about one of the son's versions of events. But before we continue, it's worth noting that tragedies like these could affect any of us. Take Yvette Torres. She was walking home from work in Philadelphia when a truck struck her without warning. Morgan & Morgan fought for her in court and won her nearly $12 million. If you're seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. With over 1,000 attorneys, Morgan & Morgan will fight to give you the best results if you become their client. And unless you win, hundreds of people are in Philadelphia offer only a few $1 by investigation. Officers were about phone's camera. With that said, let's get back to the investigation. Officers were about to piece together a timeline for each son, hoping to finally reveal who's telling the truth and who's been lying all along.
I just got a quick timeline from her.
Okay.
She went to her daughter Claire's yesterday in the morning. Stayed with her daughter all yesterday. Stayed at her daughter's last night. Came home at 10 o'clock this morning. I said, "Why'd you come home?" Well, RJ called me, said he needed cigarettes.
Yeah.
I said, "Did he say anything happened?" No. So I said, "Okay, so how did you find out when you got here?" She's like, "Well, I first came here, went to my back bedroom, and then I went upstairs, and that's what I found."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay." And RJ, when you got here, RJ never said anything to you about what happened upstairs.
No, I briefly talked to RJ. He said somebody broke in the house and murdered my dad. He I don't know where the gun is.
It's upstairs.
I don't think that's it. It might be.
And I guess when she called this son,
yeah, I don't
after she found him.
I don't think he's related.
No, after she found him, that's when she called him, the younger son. As far as my understanding goes, whenever anything happened, it was just RJ and his dad.
Yeah, but well, that's the same thing I've gotten from who's it? That's the other brother.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so the same thing is that RJ and his dad were home alone all night.
Based on everything they've gathered, officers decide to take Annie, Ben, and RJ in for questioning. It's clear that RJ is the most suspicious out of the group and, as such, their primary suspect. But in order to fully cover all possible angles, it's crucial to get a formal interview with everyone who could have been involved.
We're gonna take him out of the car. Gonna let go for a second. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. We're going this way. Come on. Yeah, me too.
We all gotta go.
All of us. Let's go. You're gonna follow me.
Okay.
Let's go.
We're gonna go to this car right here, okay? What's gonna happen is everyone's gonna go back to the station.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, we're gonna talk to all of you, get statements from everybody.
Have a seat.
Officers don't suspect Annie or Ben have any involvement, but their suspicion of RJ is only growing. In fact, many of them are already familiar with RJ, as this isn't the first time law enforcement has been called to the Gulia residence due to an ongoing dispute between father and son. RJ has a known history of violence, and officers can't shake the feeling that something darker is at play. One officer in particular recalls an unsettling conversation he had with Theodore during a previous visit, one that still sends chills down his spine.
Before, when he saw me, piece of shit, don't like you, loser, all this shit. Now he's like
completely different person.
Right. I just think that means something here.
I was looking at him. He has like 1,000-mile stare right when he was sitting on the ground.
You know, it sucks.
But that guy said,
like, literally, I don't even know if I actually said it, but I thought it. Huh? I might have said it to his dad, like, he's gonna kill you. Like,
when last time we were here?
Yeah. Because I talked to him after everyone else left.
Let's do this. God damn.
And I know we've been here.
We were 2 weeks ago.
For RJ.
Yeah.
He was threatening to stab us, so I was like, yeah, I'm not that.
No.
I'm not running past him.
No way.
Yeah. Let me see with him. I know RJ's going back to booking for sure.
Okay.
Just we're gonna hold him for invest. So we figure absolutely hold this homicide side.
Right.
Which I would heavily lean towards homicide, but
The way he was 2 weeks ago. Absolutely.
2 weeks earlier, officers had been called to the same house after reports claiming that RJ was acting aggressively and making threats towards his family. This incident further strengthened the officers' suspicion that RJ was the one responsible for Theodore's death. With this in mind, officers arrested RJ on suspicion of murder and brought him into the Solon.
Hate how the cap are attached to the ball. We're sitting here watching a video of how a kid murdered his dad. Dylan hasn't spoken for a good while, and the first thing he comes in and says is, I hear how the caps and the bottles are not attached. Bruh, where have you been?
Police station for questioning. Their goal was clear: confront him, push for a confession, and uncover what might have driven him to murder his father. And what RJ would go on to reveal in that interview would become one of the most disturbing things the investigators had ever heard.
Okay, Robert. So, just like last time, since the new day, I'm gonna read you your rights again. I just need to check the signature there.
Welcome to come clean, man.
Alright, well,
100% come clean with you. I'm the man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look for any kind of excuse or blame game to put on my dad. This is bad enough.
I get it.
I'm not gonna disgrace him. He's dead. I'm not gonna put him down any more than that.
Okay.
First of all, what I did makes me sick inside. I'll never forget. I don't know why. I don't know how. There wasn't much motive other than just being angry. He was sitting down, and I was gonna hit him from behind because I didn't want to go too far. I just wanted to end fast. When I decided in my mind I was gonna do it, I hit him a couple times in the arm, and it broke his arm. It hurt his arm. I didn't want him to just stagger off and call.
Just tried to drink a bottle of Coke, and they went all over me.
The police, and it was more of the same.
It's not that difficult, dude.
Do this. And I started swinging the bat, and I knocked him to the ground. And right there, where all that blood was, I hit him and knocked him cold. And I just tried to kill him from that point. He was struggling.
Hang on, I don't understand. How did we get to that point? I missed something.
Any more than that.
Okay.
First of all, what I did makes me sick inside. I'll never forget. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know how. There wasn't much motive other than just being angry. He was sitting down, and I was gonna hit him from behind because I didn't want to go too far. I just wanted it to end fast. When I decided in my mind I was gonna do it, I hit him a couple times in the arm, and it broke his arm. It hurt his arm. I didn't want him to just stagger off and call the police, and it was more of the same. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. And I started swinging the bat, and I knocked him to the ground. And right there where all that blood was, I hit him and knocked him cold. And I just tried to kill him from that point. He was struggling. I took a knife and just tried to destroy him because I didn't want him to feel any more pain. And I had gone too far, and I don't know how I didn't take my life, seeing my dad like that, for no freaking reason, man. I didn't have much motive or plan, and I wasn't even that angry. It's just, I don't know, like I was possessed. He was literally sitting down, and I started to strike him.
Sitting down where, though?
At his desk. He sat there a lot of the time.
In modern day, the way modern day stuff, they would be looking at the mental health for that. As soon as he said it was like he was possessed. He didn't know why he done it, but he wasn't really that angry. There was no motive, there was no plan. It was just like he was possessed. Boom, mental health.
And I went up to him behind and I started hitting him, and he said, "I love you, man." And it was his arm was all smashed up. It was too much. So I said, you know what, I'll just finish it, get it over with. I'm not gonna let him suffer like that and call the police. And
the strikes continue, then it ends here. Is that correct?
I knock him out cold,
right?
And I never killed anybody in my life. So I had no idea how hard it was to actually kill him.
Okay.
And like I said, I grabbed a knife from his desk, stabbed him in the throat.
Okay. And
tried to act blood.
Okay, and that was done out here. Let's see.
I don't think you know how much this feels like the right thing to do, man.
It is the right thing to do.
I love my dad the most. I tried the hardest to get along with him. He's a hard guy to get along with. I cared about him the most out of everybody. I just want you to know that.
You cared about him that much that you killed him?
Played guitar. He loved playing guitar.
I believe that, RJ. I don't doubt that one bit.
That's what happened. I didn't do anything weird. I didn't take it too far. I just wanted it to end.
You know, we can't go back in time. The best we can do is go forward and make the best out of, from there on, what you can control. You can't control what has been done. It's done. Let's move past that. Let's make better choices. Let's do the right thing from here moving forward. And that speaks to you and it speaks to your character, and I appreciate that.
Just want to shake your hand and say thank you for giving me the opportunity to come clean. I know it's your Thanksgiving and everything, and this means a lot to me that you did that, because what you said is 100% true. That there's no passing, so the truth comes out.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
It is deeply disturbing how a son who claimed to love his father the most ultimately became his killer. But at the very least, RJ chose to come clean, confessing his actions and showing remorse for what...
Will I be playing the new GTA? Probably not. I was never a GTA kind of guy.
He had done. RJ later pled guilty to involuntary manslaughter, felonious assault.
I probably never will be, but I've got enough on my PC right now to be keeping me company. So his charges were involuntary manslaughter, felonious assault,
corpse. He was
offense against
to a
human
maximum
corpse,
of 25 and a half years at the Lorraine Correctional Institute, where he currently resides.
Okay, so yeah, they went down the mental health route for him, basically. I think that's what that means if he was in an institute. Let me see. What time is it? Alright, I'm gonna do one more, and then honestly I think I'm gonna call it for the night, because I'm not feeling too good. I'm gonna have to try and get up for work in the morning, so we'll do one more video. I don't think I'll be playing any games tonight, unfortunately, so yeah. We'll do one more video. Okay, so do we want horror or another body cam for the last one? Do you mean like the new top 5 ones where they hold up a minute. I know we've already seen that. The new top 5 ones where they like show different. We sure can. Let me take a look and see if I can find some. At least one to watch. Don't want to see. This one maybe? I don't think we've watched this one yet. Alright, we'll finish off with this one.
Built in 1917, the Santa Maria Inn is one of California's oldest and reportedly most haunted hotels. Guests and staff have been reporting strange activity here for decades. Objects moving on their own, unexplained voices and footsteps echoing through the halls, and doors opening and closing for no reason. So, Martha and her husband are staying at the Santa Maria Inn with their border collie, Oreo. They're walking down a hallway when their dog starts acting a bit strange.
He was looking at them. Look, he's looking. He's looking at the bench. Oh, he's freaking out, guys.
We seen this one? We've seen this one, haven't we?
He doesn't want to go back.
I remember it. Hang on.
Jonathan Javier Molina works as an EMT in Mendoza Province, Argentina. One night after finishing a late shift, he's sitting just inside the hospital corridor when he notices something very strange. He thinks he keeps seeing someone sitting inside his car. He pulls out his phone and starts recording, and what he captures is truly bizarre.
Estamos en este momento en el microhospital, escuchamos un golpe y nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando? Cuestión de que no hay nadie atrás nuestro. Y miramos dentro del auto y dijimos, oh, pues el auto, ¿qué mierda es? Lo peor
We've
de todo
seen
es que
this one too.
o sea, no, miedo, la puta madre.
Has he not put anything new out? Hang on, chat. I'm trying to find one. Oh, crap.
Social media user Billy Goff usually posted ordinary clips from her day-to-day life, the kind of casual videos meant for friends, quick laughs, and harmless moments at home. But one night, she unknowingly captured something that would soon draw the attention of the paranormal community. Billy was filming herself dancing in her kitchen, completely convinced she was alone in the house. It was supposed to be a fun, playful moment, nothing serious, nothing strange. But just before uploading the video, she noticed something in the background. And in an instant, that harmless little clip turned into something deeply unsettling. Did you catch it?
No.
As Billy dances, something suddenly rushes past the hallway behind her. It moves so fast and so silently that she never notices it while recording. Only later, after replaying the footage, does she finally spot the strange figure. Disturbed by what she sees, Billy asks her followers if anyone can explain what was caught on camera. Some viewers believe it looks like a spirit moving through the house, unaware that it had been seen. Others insist it could be nothing more than a glitch or some kind of visual distortion. But whatever it was, the clip left Billy with one terrifying thought, that maybe she was never alone in that house at all. Before you step back into the dark, make sure to like this video, share it with someone brave enough to watch, and subscribe to Scary Comp for more chilling encounters, ghostly evidence, and terrifying paranormal stories caught on camera. Because next time, it might be something far worse. The following creepy footage was captured by the home security camera of a woman named Carla. And for weeks, she had been noticing the same disturbing pattern night after night. Every evening, right around 10 p.m., her dog would suddenly start barking in the exact same direction, reacting as if something was there, even though Carla herself could never see anything. At first, she tried to brush it off. Maybe it was a stray animal, a passing shadow, or something just outside the camera's view. But when it kept happening, at nearly the same time, every single night, it stopped feeling random. Eventually, she decided to go back through the security footage during one of those moments, hoping to finally uncover what had been setting her dog off.
Is that her or is that what it is? Are we talking about this? This. A head poking out? Bit sus.
As the video plays, something strange begins to come into view. At first, the shape is so unclear and the movement so unnatural that Carla's first thought was that it might be some kind of UFO or a drifting light anomaly. But as it continues moving, the form starts becoming more defined. And what first looks like nothing more than a simple light slowly begins to take on the outline of a full human figure. A body, a face, and then, just as suddenly, it disappears from sight. After she shared the footage, the reactions were immediate and deeply unsettling. Some viewers believed Carla had captured a demonic entity. Others suggested a fallen angel. And then there were those who thought it might be something even stranger, a presence mimicking human form without actually being human, which could explain why it seemed so distorted at first, before
Literally looks like a flying pumpkin.
becoming clearer as it moved. So what exactly passed through Carla's property that night? A trick of light? A camera illusion? or something paranormal that was never meant to be seen at all. In August 2025, a security camera inside a motorcycle dealership in Thailand captured a deeply unsettling moment. At first, everything looks completely normal. A female employee sits alone inside the shop, quietly waiting for customers, while the showroom remains calm, silent, and ordinary. But then, without warning, something strange begins to unfold. Suddenly, the front door swings open by itself.
What just happened?
The woman immediately stands, walks toward the entrance, and starts speaking to someone no one else can see. She behaves as if a real customer has just stepped inside, someone standing right in front of her, visible only to her. Moments later, her co-workers notice what is happening and rush over, trying to tell her there is no one there. And then, in an instant, she collapses. Later, the woman insists that she clearly saw a man enter the dealership. According to her, he looked completely normal, just another customer asking about a motorcycle. But the moment her co-workers came closer, the man suddenly vanished, without a trace. That is when fear took over, and she collapsed in shock. So what really happened inside that shop? Was it a hallucination, a psychological episode, or did she come face to face with something far more paranormal than anyone there was prepared for? This terrifying paranormal clip dates back to 2012.
I don't know, chat.
When a group of friends decided to take part in a disturbing Brazilian ritual known as Jogo do Copo, a spirit contact game often compared to a Ouija board. But according to many who know of it, this ritual is believed to be far more dangerous. Late into the night, the group gathers around the glass, waiting. At first, everything seems calm, almost harmless. But then, without warning, the atmosphere changes. And what began as a game starts to feel like something far more sinister.
Wie heißt du? Ich kann das nicht öffnen.
Ey, wer sieht da ja?
Wie heißt er denn? Wie war das, glaube ich?
Wie sieht da?
BM? Was ist denn BM? BMG?
Nee, du schiebst!
Ich schiebe nicht. Wie sagt denn BTM oder was?
Nee.
Hä?
Ey, wer ist das?
Was ist denn jetzt los?
Ich schieb nicht, ich schwöre, ich habe Angst. Du hast dich schon! Nur weil sie jetzt noch weiter gedreht hat, hab ich gesehen!
Was ist jetzt los? Alter!
Chat, I need a quick toilet break. We're going to rewatch that one. I'll be right back, though.
Suddenly,
Chat, I'm back and I have a question. I did leave my mic unmuted, my bad. Would y'all be annoyed if we pick this up tomorrow? Because I can't right now. This thing's kicking my butt. I'm hoping I'll feel better tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. But I'll start with some of this tomorrow and then we'll play Apex. Is that okay? I feel bad. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, same time as always. We'll do a few of these before I play Apex. But yeah, until then, peace out. Love y'all. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Make sure you tell somebody you love them. Give them a cuddle. Everybody loves a cuddle every now and again. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.